To glide, to swoop, to soar, to hear and feel the wind around you. Being able to do what you want to do. Being able to ski. In 1969, after a successful experimental ski season, a small group of visually impaired people formed their own club, the Ski Hawks, the first such Canadian organization for skiers who are visually impaired. The club combines both downhill and cross-country skiing. Ski Hawks are easily recognizable wearing their black-striped, bright yellow jackets. The success of the Ski Hawks has been due to the great interest among the visually impaired in outdoor recreational sports and in the companionship of others.
All the Ski Hawks are basically fulfilling the same function. We're all varying degrees of blindness, so we're all trying to get down the hill. And a lot of us, well, like myself, I've been in 16 years, so you hopefully get better at it the more you do it.
The cross-country program is another opportunity for members to enjoy the ski season. Carolyn Strutt, director of cross-country skiing, matches up Ski Hawks with suitable guides according to their skiing capabilities.
We have a very simple set of commands, nothing complicated, so anyone can follow it. We try to have a double track, so it makes it easier for instruction. The guide would stand in one track and the member will ski in the track beside me, let's say. And if he or she gets out of track, then you would tell them to step to the left or step to the right. It's one set of commands. We have another command that's called star left or star right. If they're in trouble, you tell them to stop. That's the major one. They fall on their butt and that's it.
The Ski Hawks are fortunate to have a variety of ski hills as well as a wide selection of cross-country facilities in the surrounding Toronto area. Each Ski Hawk is partnered with a guide well trained in the method developed by ski school directors Ron and Barb Lusher.
In 1969, we joined a loose group of volunteers that were helping them. But by 1971, we saw there was a real need for something structured. So that's when we started to develop the ski school.
The ski school instills in guides an increased awareness of the special needs of the skier. Communicating instruction and encouragement are the keys to a successful partnership.
The way one guides is that you sit down with your skier first, and you work out a series of signals and how you're going to make the turns and how you're going to stop. And so then you, depending on the level of the skiers that you have, you may call the turns, right, left, stop, go right, go left, and you may use an and in between to give the skier an indication that you're going to make a turn, and so you carry down the hill. You work all this out before you go on the hill, and then you gradually work at it.
As exciting as downhill is, cross-country also gives Ski Hawks a sense of accomplishment and exhilaration.
The first time it really clicked with me was wonderful. The feeling of it finally clicking and just getting that diagonal stride was really something.
Cross-country is, well, for one thing, it's very much more aerobic, so I get a much better workout, I would say, and it's a more peaceful sport. Downhill, which I very much enjoy as well, is far more exhilarating. It's a rush.
Ski Hawks range in age from preteens to seniors, proving that skiing is a recreational sport that everyone, including the visually impaired, deaf, blind, and physically challenged, can enjoy.
I find downhill a lot of fun. It's just I like going up to the top of the hill and sliding down, going zigzag back and forth down the hill.
What is it about skiing that holds such an interest to Ski Hawks?
I get, first of all, a lot of just general pleasure out of it because of what it is, just getting out and just gliding and getting a full body workout. You don't normally get that.
I like the feeling of downhill skiing. It's well, it's like nothing else. It's a feeling of freedom. To me, it's almost a feeling of floating along.
It takes a certain type of person to be a Ski Hawk guide. All guides are volunteers willing to give of their time and of themselves.
I think Barb and Ron liked me because I had a voice that carried, which I think is also an important part of guiding, because when you're going past snow guns and you're going past bombardiers and so forth, you got to be heard all the time. Skiing with these guys, you've got to think of nothing else in your life but the person you're skiing with.
It's the constant communication between the guide and the skier. You are their eyes.
Wanted to be able to do something that you could do with your friends, enjoy with others. And so I came out, but I was very, very nervous and quite afraid. Although I must say the Ski Hawk guides really put you at ease.
Conquering the challenges of the slopes and the peacefulness of the cross-country trails has made for another memorable ski season.
It is a sport that anyone can do, a visually impaired person as well as someone who can see.
The Ski Hawks enjoy skiing and invite you to get involved with their club. For further information on the Ski Hawks, contact the Canadian National Institute for the Blind in Toronto at 416-480-7580.